Virgo, welcome to December, to the existential shift. If you're new to my channel, my name is Morgane, welcome. And if you're not new, thank you for visiting again. Me trying to be formal and polite. Okay. Let's just get into it. We're working with the vice versa tarot today because they are vice versa. Like you. You can be flippy, but not in a crazy contradictory way. Rather in a, whoa, you can do that too. Huh, cool, Virgo. Whoa, you can think like that too? Cool, Virgo. And you're like, what? That's my regular. But see, it's not regular for everyone. It's not a regular experience for everyone to be or to interact with. Often, people think a certain way, respond a certain way, do certain things the way they do them. And if it's multiple and everywhere, then it's often considered scattered or a jack of all trades, a master of none, but not with you. So Virgo, you can do this really well, but also this thing that is the complete opposite thing and requires a different way of thinking, a different way of movement, different perspective, and yet you can do that too really well. I bet you can write with both your right and your left hand. What I'm actually saying is that it seems like your right and left lobes are both strong in somewhat of an equal way. That's impressive, Virgo. No, not everyone can do that. Not everyone is like that. Not everyone is both Shoshin, beginner's mind, white belt, and master, black belt. First dan, shodan. That means first degree black belt. It's also the beginning. Now you're starting to learn an entire new world. So you are a beginner's mind and you're an expert. People don't easily fathom that. They try to excuse it. They try to go around it. Oh, one thing is true, the other is lucky. One thing is true, the other is, oh, they're pretending. It can't be that they can do both. And you're like nodding right now. You're like, yeah, I can do both, and they can't fathom. You actually can do more than both. Some people speak 2 languages. Very, very few people speak 3 languages or more. If you're one of those people, yeah, you can acknowledge yourself for that. And people who don't acknowledge you for being so cool, Virgo, they're jealous. 2 of Cups, 3 of Wands, the Death card. What do we have here? 6 of Cups and the Lovers. Wow. Actually, it's 3 of Wands, sorry. 2 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Death card, 6 of Cups, and the Lovers. Two, 3, 4, 6, 6. 2 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 13 is 4, and 6, 6. No need to communicate, no need for words. You both just know. You're both just going to know that it's that it's love. The person who's experiencing you right now or is about to experience you, Virgo, is going to be like mind blown. They're not going to be mind blown in a way that makes them doubt you or diminish you or make excuses as to why you are able and capable able and capable. They're just going to appreciate. And they're going to find this to be this encounter with you, this connection with you, to be an exceptional blessing. They are not going to take you lightly, Virgo. They are not going to not see you. It's going to be very clear to them, your skill set and what you've earned just in your regular mundane life. But then with the Death card, Six of Cups, and the Lovers, they're also going to see your spiritual power. You're going to see your wisdom, your depth, your transformative nature on a soul level. Meaning this is not Virgo changing jobs or changing occupations or changing preferences. I'm referring to the transformative aspect of you that is capable of mental, emotional, and spiritual expansion and growth and evolution. There is a soulmate encounter. For those of you who watch my channel often, you know that my videos are not all about that. And if they are about love, then it's not necessarily the way I'm speaking right now. So you know that if I'm saying this, if I'm talking like this is love, but the real thing. Definitely someone you had a past lifetime with. But refreshingly, not necessarily in a way that, okay, we need to resolve something. Let's do this one more round. Figure out what it is we had to resolve, learn, grow, and separate. I see this to be deeper than that. I actually recognize love here, not just karma or energetic ties and attachments. People are like obsessed. Oh, we've been together in a past lifetime, so we need to be forever and ever again. No, you've also been with someone in high school. So you meet them again, so you need to be back together again. I mean, maybe, yes, maybe not. Just because you know them from childhood or from past lifetime doesn't automatically mean that they are your one and only forever and ever. You met for a reason, of course. But there are a plethora of reasons. Anyway, that's just neither here nor there. If you want to know more about that, watch my 13th element video on my 13th element playlist. Timeless Love, the T on Twin Flames, Soulmate, and Karmics. But back to your reading. Let me kind of process this for a second. There is a moment where you catch eyes. It's very movie-like. It looks like, it's like it's directed like a scene, like a love scene. Eight of Swords. Something is blocking you or them from seeing this at first. Interesting. No, not from seeing it. From allegedly doing something about it. Maybe one of you is already in a relationship, or it's possibly geographical distance. Maybe you live at a distance. No, I don't think that's it. It could be geographical distance. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's something else. I think it's either an obligational something. So the first thing that comes to my mind is one of you is, or both of you are in a commitment, but maybe it's something else that I can't think of. Let me know how it applies to you. Let's see. Show me more. Virgo, about this for December. Explain this, please. The back of the King of Wands. One of you is still occupied by someone who's turning their back to them. So maybe one of you is like still enamored or kind of stuck on someone else, but I don't think you're necessarily together. You're either together and they're kind of being cold to you, or you're not together but you want to be with them, or you're just still thinking about someone from your past. So don't let this meeting pass by you. Take their number, give them your number, and then take your time to squabble with yourself in your head, but at least don't lose them, Don't lose the being able to contact them. I'm seeing someone, so this could also be someone that is already in your life that is trying to be like, Virgo, you deserve more, or it's the other way around. Oh, 3 of Cups. Yeah, too many cards that imply this, so I have to say this. It's possible that someone else is involved. It is very, very much possible that one of you is already in a relationship. This is a time where there's a lot of breakups and unions. A lot of karmic relationships are being untangled. But as with free choice, some won't. Some will stay stuck. I just don't think the people who will stay stuck are the kind of people who are watching my videos. And if this is someone that you're dealing with, then maybe they're not your person, because I think this is someone who's really already at a level that vibes with you. Like you guys are on a similar frequency. You went through the journeys, the different separate journeys, in order to get to a frequency that you both match and are able to kind of meet on, so if that's the case, then they wouldn't be one of those people who are staying stuck. I think there's someone that doesn't show that they're stuck, that there's someone, okay, this is taking a different turn now. I'm picking up on someone who is in a very bad relationship, possibly toxic, abusive, or just not very good, but you won't know. They're not showing. Like when they meet you, or if it's you, then when they're interacting with other people, they don't show any signs. Like on the outside, it seems like everything is peachy and fun and great and celebratory, but behind the scenes, someone is like really playing power games, giving a lot of silent treatment. I'm picking up someone that gives a lot of silent treatment, which is very abusive. Okay, if you have an issue, speak. If you're dealing with someone narcissistic and you're scared of speaking, you should leave. Right? But silent treatment is a tactic that is very toxic, and often it's by someone who plays the victim. You know what I mean? Like, abusers are victims themselves. But here's the thing that everybody's scared of saying, or people are not conscientious to, that victims can be abusers too. It's two extremes of the same scale. Watch empath versus narcissist that I did a video. A narcissist is an empath who had enough. Empath versus narcissist, the triggering truth. It's also on my 13th element playlist. If you're in that place, I think that video could be very helpful for you to understand the victimhood of the abusers and the abuse of the victim. And this is a very triggering topic, and it doesn't apply to all cases, but it is something to eliminate and get out of the table, so we're able to actually help actual victims and help ourselves if we are actual victims, right? It's just a way, I'm teaching how to discern, that's all, okay? So I'm picking up on you getting really emotional. For those of you who are victims of any sort of abuse, I'm not automatically saying, but the thing is, hurt people hurt. It's our nature. So watch that video. It will be very, very helpful for you to discern within yourself and know how to help yourself in accordance. Okay? Well, that took a turn. Can we come back to this love here? This was so much fun. Thank you for Virgo. I'm kidding. Whatever Virgos need to know, need to hear, that will be to their highest good, please, my Virgo seekers. Show me Virgo for December, please. The signs that are coming up on the table so far, and I'm saying because each of them have 2 cards to represent that sign, or else I wouldn't just be throwing signs. We have Cancer, we have Aries, we have Scorpio, and we have Gemini. Out of 8 cards on the table, each of the signs that I just mentioned have 2 cards that can symbolize those signs. That's why I'm saying this. 9 of Wands. Yeah, this person knows that they're in a bad relationship. They know, and for some reason they're holding on. They feel a sense of responsibility, like they have some sort of responsibility for this person. Sense of, like there's a sense of honor, of 9 of Cups. Now we have 2 9s. Okay, these cards are so pretty. Yeah, this person has the need to be the hero, to be the savior. I'm not saying it sarcastically or in a bad way. Their intent is really good. However, often we miss out on the fact that when we're constantly there for someone, we don't give them room to be there for themselves. It's like constantly giving someone a fish instead of teaching them to fish. Don't eat fish, don't fish, fish. They have feelings. It's just an analogy. But you're getting my point. This person is caught between a sense of obligation to their feelings, in between their sense of obligation and their feelings. They have feelings for someone else, could be for you, Virgo, but they're with someone for a sense of obligation and guilt. But here's the thing. They think they're there from kindness, but what happens is they can't really hide their feelings or lack of feelings. So what happens is they are kind of cold to that person. They're not really open towards them. They're not really warm towards them. And so that person is feeling neglected, is feeling unloved, is feeling alone in the together. So in a way, it's not kind. The intent is kind, but as I said, no, I didn't say it, but I'll say it now in a different way. The road to hell is paved in good intentions. Now, Virgo, this could be you. That's, I wouldn't be surprised. Virgos have a sense of, wanting to heal, wanting to fix, wanting to be there. All of those are good, loving things. But again, you gotta dissect the situation, not in a mental way, but in a spiritual way, in a psychological way. Is this actually helpful, or am I just feeding my need to be needed? Listen to this again. Rewind. I'm not going to repeat it. I remember it. You need to actively want to admit to what I just said. And if you rewind and listen to it again, it means you're showing your own psyche that you're acknowledging. You're not shunning it. You're not like, oh, never mind, and keep watching. Rewind. Hear me again. Now, if it's someone else doing that, then I don't know if there's something you necessarily can do about it or should even do about it. It's their own journey. Once they recognize that their hero journey isn't about saving someone else, rather about saving themselves from the need to save others. Oh my God, I did it again. Then they'll really be able to listen to their heart. I mean, look at this. Just look at the imagery. And the Nine of Cups fell right under this Two of Cups. And the Three of Wands fell, the Nine of Wands fell under the Three of Wands. It's like this person knows what they want, what they feel, but they're just waiting there, holding on, waiting on something. They're not actually wounded or injured. They're strong and capable. Or again, Virgo, this could be you. You can turn the roles around. It's a story that someone is telling themselves, that this person is telling themselves. I couldn't do that to that person. I couldn't do that to... What are you talking about, Virgo? Or cross-watcher? Maybe I'm talking to the cross-watcher. Maybe the Virgo is the person you're staying with out of sense of obligation, and you think you're being kind, but you're actually wasting their time. They deserve someone that loves them just as much as they love you, or if not even more. They deserve to be loved, not pitied. Even if they think they want you to stay out of pity, that's their wounded inner child. It's not their glorious spirit. They will never find their glorious spirit as long as the wounded child keeps getting what they think they want to get, which isn't nutrition, it's bad candy. My analogies are just getting better and better. Show me more guidance for this and foresight for my beautiful Virgos. Hierophant. Yeah, they'll do the right thing. You'll do the right thing. Wisdom is here. Wisdom is on the table. It is unquestionable. It is loud. It echoes in the room. The silence echoes loud. The words echo loud. Either way, this person won't be able to ignore it, what they see, for long. And this person won't be able to keep turning their back to how they feel or to the truth for long. There's a promise here, a commitment of some sort. Doesn't have to be the relationship commitment, but let's see. Tell me more about this Hierophant, this message. The Virgos for December. Happy holidays! Happy Hanukkah! Merry Christmas! Happy Yule! Whatever holiday else that might be celebrated now and I don't know about, and feel free to Mention it in the comments. It's the end of the year. Ooh, check out the special project that I did for all the North and South nodes that can also apply to your sun sign. Okay? Special North Node project. It's on my YouTube channel. You can go to the page and scroll. There's a special playlist for it. I will also link it at the end of this video. In the last 20 seconds, it will pop up. If you don't know your North and South node, under each of the videos, I linked a link to a website that is free, where you can calculate your North node just by putting your birth details. Specifically for North and South node, you don't have to know the exact hour. So if you don't know it, don't worry about it. And regardless, even if you don't care, it also applies to your sun sign. So, yeah. You know what? Let's take a really quick commercial break. Hello, we're interrupting this broadcast to tell you that if you like this abracadabra, and if you like this karma is a witch, and many other things that are created and crafted by yours truly, the Existential Shift, link to Teespring, my online store, is below. Not everything is featured there. Go into the actual store and scroll and scroll. If you purchase something, when you hang it or wear it or drink from it or whatever you do with it, please take a picture with it and tag me on Instagram, because I want to see you in it, because I think that's cool. It will just make me jolly and happy because I did it and now you're wearing it. It's really cool. It's really cool. Anyway, Tarot Masterclass Bunka, if you want to study tarot from me, with me, while going through a spiritual journey and a shamanic journey. Check out Tarot Masterclass Bunkai, link is below. Karmic Shift and Liberation to elevate your karma and teach you about your past lifetime karma, your present lifetime karma, and your lineage karma, and how they all affect your spiritual life, your love life, and your career and finances. Special 17 card spread, tarot spread that I created, plus oracles and runes. Oh my god, I'm really bad at commercials. Also linked below. What else? Ooh, thank you so much to my patrons and my channel members. You make this all possible. I'm not being sarcastic. Thank you. You guys rock. And roll. Speaking of, the extended for this that will focus further on this love story with further detail on how things unfold more. And we'll also finish up with messages from the runes. It's available on Patreon for unlimited streaming, present and past. All signs, and karmic shift and liberation, and lunar spirit, yep, and rune messages, daily, yep, published weekly, but by the day, yes, and yes, and well, oh, it's also available on Vimeo. Yeah, there I said it all of it. If you're new, subscribe. You would think the reading is over, but it's actually not. I have like an entire row to go. Thank you for listening. We're back. Hey, thank you for being back from the commercial break. Three of Swords. We have 3 threes on the table. And 8 of Swords. And Lovers. And the Death card. There is a breakdown of a commitment. There is a heartache. Someone will not be happy about it. Someone will be disappointed. Someone will be sad. The good news is it will be based on truth. The extra good news is the 3 of Swords is something that was a long time coming, that we could have done ourselves, but because we didn't want to deal and we were in denial and we stretched and we lingered, the inevitable failure happens. But it's for the best, it's for the better. It doesn't make it feel any better. Still suck. Still someone feels like an ass and the other person feels betrayed, but we've all been there, we've all done that. We survived. Let's eat. I'm not making fun of your pain. Stop, Virgo. Come on. You know better. Maybe you're the cross watchers, because Virgos wouldn't be so offended like that. Sorry, cross watcher. Okay, show me more. King of Pentacles. In his back, we have two kings turning their back now. I just want you to see his front. He's kind of smug. Doesn't he look smug to you? What are you so smug about? Okay. Two kings with their back turned. I see a masculine that is turning their back to how they feel. They don't want to cope. They don't want to deal. They're playing tough. They're playing boys don't cry jazz. The hermit. They are secluding themselves in their man cave and seeking for the truth within and what to do, which is kind of funny considering they already know the truth and they already know what to do. They are taking their time, telling themselves that they need to think and process and make the best, most logical decision, when in fact they've already thought, they've already processed, they already made the decision. Right now it's just part of the hero's journey show. Sorry, yes, I said that. In case it's you that I'm talking about, then... What, you want me to be like, oh, you poor thing, just stay there forever in your cave? I don't see actual spiritual evolution in that process. I see escapism while telling themselves or yourself that it's a spiritual process. You've already processed. It's funny, I'm noticing now that, see in the moon here, there's the face of a woman. Now, of course, you can reverse the genders and the roles and all, but it's like he prefers to fantasize and dream about her over actually being with her. Why is that? Why does he prefer that? He or she, but I'm picking up on a masculine energy. Why does he prefer that? Because this allows him to continue escaping his emotions and not deal and process their emotions through the mind and through logic rather than through the heart. Because there's a lot there that they've suppressed. Boys don't cry. Conclude for this reading, please, for Virgo for December. Conclude for this reading, please, for Virgo. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, December is pretty much this person knows how they feel, but they're turning their back. To keep doing whatever it is that they're used to doing. When they are overwhelmed with emotion, they disappear for a while to shun it down, to reestablish the tough guy exterior look. It's not healthy. If you're the man or the masculine who's watching this, it's not healthy. A man that feels and works through it and express it is sexy. It's sexy as fuck. It is, okay? But there's someone who's really used to like expressing a very tough exterior. It's not a contradiction. Dealing with how you feel, that's scary, that's brave. That requires a lot of courage. That's tough. Escaping, denying, suppressing, that's cowardly. So if you are truly that hero, be a hero to yourself. Do the thing that is challenging for you to do. Haha. Ho ho, hoo hee. Okay. Anything else? I'll continue this now in the extended. I'll see you in a second. Mwah!